blizzard warning for us, which is very rare, Leah.
Yeah, Jessica. This is definitely going to be an impactful 24 hours from the lowlands to the mountains. We are continuing to watch rain and wind, and mountain snow as well is going to pick up tonight. We need this mountain snow, but what we're going to see tonight is a lot of it at once with blowing wind as well. It's going to create very difficult conditions over the passes. So these are the headlines. Rain is picking up right now. You've probably already seen it, and it will continue through late tonight, really about midnight, give or take a little. And it will be heavy at times. We've already seen that. We could also slip in a few thunderstorms as well. And with that excess rain on top of an already saturated ground, debris flow risk will stay high through our overnight hours tonight. We've already seen Highway 2, I-90, multiple of our passes have been impacted. I would not be surprised if we see more of that tonight. For the wind, it is already blowing right now, and it will also continue through tomorrow morning. Gusts in the 45 to 55 mile per hour range are expected. This could lead to downed trees and also power outages, very likely tonight. And that is the wind, but then also the saturated ground makes it so it's a lot easier for trees to topple over. They just are not stable right now. Plus mountain snow. Wind in the mountains combined with that snow has led to a rare blizzard warning issued for the Cascades and the Olympics. The snow will really start to fall tonight after midnight. We're keeping it above 2,000 feet. Higher elevations will see higher totals. Satellite and radar imagery right now showing that rain has started picking up. We're seeing especially some heavier rainfall around Central Sound and South Sound as well, and that is only going to continue into tonight, as will the wind. Here's a look at our observed gusts so far for the day, peak gusts. Along the coast, we're really seeing it start. We're up to 50 miles per hour. For Puget Sound so far, we're in the 30 to 40 mile per hour range, but that is only going to worsen into tonight. In fact, we have a high wind warning that has been issued. It's everywhere in this mustard color. You are going to see the strongest wind. It's for the peninsula, it's around Hood Canal, South Sound, North Sound as well for Snohomish and Skagit counties, and then also off to the east on the eastern slopes of the Cascades. For those areas, we're looking at gusts at least 55 miles per hour expected, and we could see some isolated higher gusts. Everyone else is just under a wind advisory. That's a lot more normal. We see those fairly often, gusts in the 40 to 50 mile per hour range expected. So let's track that wind. This is what we're looking at as of this evening, 8 p.m. You see that strong southerly wind. It is going to be blustery out there, especially farther to the south. That continues tonight at 11 p.m. Then into early tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. here, we push a lot of it off to the east. It still stays breezy in the lowlands, but look at the eastern slopes of the Cascades. That's where we'll likely see some of those 50 to 60 mile per hour gusts. That continues into 7:30 a.m. A lot of the wind is over on the eastern sides over there. And then it finally starts to taper off into the afternoon, but it will still stay breezy. And it's the snow as well. We are looking at anywhere from 10 to 20 inches of snow for the mountains. We need this. We have been waiting for Mother Nature to deliver the snow, but it's a lot at once, and with the wind, it absolutely will be impactful. So the rain will pick up into tonight. Heavy rain tonight, strong wind tonight. Get ready. We're staying in first alert weather mode through tomorrow, and then we'll cool things down into the end of the week.
Thank you.
It is very busy in weather world right now. Yes, we've been keeping an eye on the flooding concerns, the heavy rain that we've seen these last really 10 days. And now we're adding some wind into the equation tonight. And hey, let's add some snow as well. That all paired together equals blizzard warning. Yes, a lot to talk about. So as of this evening and tonight, we are seeing a pretty widespread impact across the Northwest, all the way from Washington into Northern California. That's bringing that rain. That's bringing that snow, which we'll see later on tonight, early tomorrow morning. Then we have another atmospheric river that sets up. This is heading our way on Thursday afternoon, but this one looks like it's pointed south of us. So Oregon is going to get the brunt of this one. Heavy rain. We're right on the cusp of that, and we'll tap into a little bit of that moisture, but not quite as much. Here's a look at what we're seeing as of this evening. Some light rain earlier today that became heavy, and then you can see how it really is filling in. So we're seeing that next round of widespread heavy rain arriving right now. Here's a look at Western Washington. We do see that the heavier rain is along the coast and down to the south. It's not looking quite as bad up to the north as of right now, but that will change here in the next couple of hours. We are lit up like a Christmas tree. All of of the Northwest. And then even as we head inland, we are looking at a lot going on. This orange color is a high wind warning. So that's one of the biggest kind of widespread impacts. It's not just us. Everybody is tapping into those windy conditions. But here in the Northwest, it kind of looks like a Christmas tree. I think it's fitting. This red color indicates that very rare blizzard warning that's been issued for our mountains above 2,000 feet for our early morning hours tomorrow. All of these green colors indicating those flood concerns that we're still keeping an eye on. But everybody is going to feel the wind. As we head into tonight, it is only going to intensify. This is a widespread wind event. Everybody will see gusts in the 30 to 45 mile per hour range, and we could see some gusts 45 to 50 miles per hour as well. So this is 7:30 p.m. You see it through Puget Sound. Later on tonight, 11 p.m., it's blowing through the strait. It's blowing from the south up through Puget Sound. It is going to be windy out there. Then in our early morning hours, we shift our focus to the other side of the Cascades, the mountains, and then the eastern slopes. We'll see gusts in the 50 to 55 mile per hour range. It is going to be blustery, and we'll still hold on to some wind through the strait along the coast. So yes, windy conditions will continue. 7:30 a.m. We're keeping our focus off to the east, but everybody, same thing, going to be breezy. It finally starts to taper off into the afternoon. Let's talk about the rain though. Here we are this evening, and this is the next round of rain. It is first going to hit the Olympic Peninsula and then fill in later on tonight. This is 9 p.m. tonight, widespread heavy rain at times. It is going to be a wet night tonight. Into early tomorrow morning, 3 a.m. here, we shift our focus to mountain snow. Yes, cold air moves in. That lets our snow levels drop. We'll hold on to some snow flurries tomorrow during the day, a couple spotty showers for the lowlands, but we'll actually see the sun peek out at times during the day. Then there's that atmospheric river that projects itself to Oregon on Thursday. We'll tap into a little bit of the moisture, a little bit of snow potential as well, but really the heavy rain will be down south of us into Thursday afternoon and evening as the next atmospheric river hits the region. Temperature